Alright, so today you guys, obviously in Bed Wars, or in any Roblox games in general, there's been a new method to get gray skies. As you can see, my skies in game are not blue, they're just completely grayed out, like there's no sky as you can see. And you will also get access to this custom FPS counter in the corner, and I'm going to be teaching you how to do it in 3 steps, or technically 4, but yeah, I'm going to get started in this video. So I'm going to guide you through it. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so first you need this file. As you can see in KCA Discord, which is the Discord I own. You can join it by typing discord.gg/case KCA. I just stuttered for some reason. As you can see, there's a file right here called client app settings.json. Pretty much it's in this last tab, extras right here. So pretty much we're going to download this. And as you can see, you want to save it. I already have one saved though, so I'm not going to download it because there's no point. So as you can see, we're at my home page. So now once you have it downloaded, like let's just take this one right here. As you can see, you want to make sure the name is just client app settings, and you want to make sure it is a .json file. It will literally be in all capitals, JSON. As you can see, this is what it will look like. As you can see, the type .json file. So pretty much once you do this, also this is only for PC if you couldn't tell, but this pretty much grays out your sky for all games. So pretty much once you have this right here, if you're on Windows, you want to go to your search bar and hit Roblox player. Now when you type in Roblox, there's a little arrow right here. You want to click the arrow, and then you want to open file location. So once you have your file location open, you want to hit open file location again on Roblox player, not Roblox Studio, the Roblox player. So we opened our file location again, and now this will not be here for you. Client settings, it will not be here for you. So pretty much, let's just keep it right there. But pretty much, what you would want to do is that you want to let's just remove our current client settings. And what you want to do is you want to go right here and create a new folder. You can do this by clicking right here or Control, Shift, and N. So as you can see, there's a new folder right here on my desktop, and I'm going to drag it in right here. So now once you have our new folder, let's see if we can put it at the, I'm just going to remove it and just hit this one. But now we have a new folder right here, and now we want to rename it to client app settings, exactly how it's spelled, just like this. So now client app settings will be at the top right here. And now once we have this our JSON file, I'm going to drag it right into here, and only here, not anywhere else, only the client app settings area. Now once you also want to make sure the type says .json file. You want to make sure client app settings is exactly like this, how it's spelled, and no space, no numbers, just client app settings, exactly how it's spelled. Once you've done this, you can close and launch Roblox, but I'm not going to do that because that's going to waste time. And then you'll have access to this FPS counter, as you can clearly see. As you can see, it's right here. My number currently is at 280, around 300. And pretty much before this, I was only getting 220 FPS. But now if I stand still, it's like 270, 280-ish, depending where I am. So as you can see, this is what it looked like in Bed Wars, but this also works for other games. And also, once you do this, you have access to a keybind, which is if you hit Alt and Enter, you will go in full screen. You don't have to manually go like this and hit this. If you just hit Alt Enter, you'll go in full screen just like that. Another thing I suggest for clan war players is that for pretty much the best settings for high FPS, I recommend, say if you're PvPing someone, like, hold on, let's just /I clone. As you can see, if you switch to red, as you can see, when I'm not in F1, I'm at 240 FPS. When I'm in F1, as you can see, sometimes it will go higher. So if you're raw PvPing, recommend you always go in F1. You'll get higher frames. A lot of the better players do it. It depends. Maybe you can get a small buff, but you want to get as much frames as possible. If you're on Reservoir, I recommend if you're on a really bad PC and say you're diamond cycling or bed defending to where you won't be leaving the base, recommend you stay on one graphic, as you can see, because if you're a diamond cycler, you at least want to see your bed or other diamonds. Now, if you have like a low-end PC that's not too bad like mine's, then I recommend you go to 2 because you can see those diamond gems from here. If you go back to your bed, you can see this. You can see pretty much just majority of the map, and overall, these are pretty much the best settings. If you followed everything correctly, this will pop up in your corner and you'll know. And yeah. Also, if you just generally want to look at your FPS in general, the hotkey to see your FPS in game is F5, but there's already one right here, so there's no point. Also, recommend that if you're late gaming, use the late game map, where say if you build and you die, like I just died right now, it will clear the blocks, and this will also reduce your lag. So yeah, but pretty much this gray skies helps a lot for lower end players, and pretty much gives you, it's probably the best FPS unlocker that you can really use. There's also other things you can use, but I really wouldn't know them. And yeah, pretty much this is how you get gray skies. I think I explained it pretty well. I added additional stuff to help people get more FPS, so yeah. Also, if you really need more FPS, you can turn your graphics to 1. And if you play in windowed mode, which as you can see, if I close my thing and make it a tiny window, you'll get more consistent frames. But at the cost, the dimensions are really small. When I play window mode, I usually go like this. That's why some of the clips of my gameplay are like this sometimes, but I usually main like this. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you're looking for the file again, the Discord will be in the description. The link is .gg/kca, just like this in the chat. Anyways, have a good day or night. Pretty much it for this tutorial. Bye.